Hi guys, and welcome back to another RC Plane Guy video. First off, I just want to apologise for the quality of this video. It's not quite as smooth as I'd normally like the videos to be, and that's because I was trying something new, and for some reason the frame rate dropped really low or compared to what I normally have it on. So it's a little bit jittery, but hopefully you can live with that. And also the wind noise as well. I need to get a wind kind of protector for the microphone, or just a new microphone altogether. But yeah, I'm working on that, so bear with me. So this time we're here at the JMA, or the Jet Modelers Association, AGM weekend at the BMFA National Site at Buckminster. So for those of you that don't know, the JMA is the specialist body within the BMFA organisation dedicated to the model jet turbine world of the hobby. So yeah, this is just one of the first weekends. I think it's actually the second event of the year because there was an earlier one at Elvington, but this is usually the first one of the year, and it's a chance for everyone to get together and kick off the year for jet events, concluding with a annual general meeting on the Saturday. It's a 3-day event that, as always, is very busy, lots of jets, lots of pilots, and it's a great chance to catch up and see everyone over those winter months. So here we are looking around the models, and lots of very nice models on display in the pits. On the Saturday, because of how windy it was actually probably the quietest day of the three in terms of flying and models out on display, but even so there was still a lot of people flying and a lot of models out there. A big range of models on display here, from your sports jets and scale jets, little and large jets. They really had them all. So there's even some thrust vectoring for those of you that are into that, with the hovering around of the jets, and kind of a different type of aerobatics that you can perform with that added feature. All the way through to your really basic simple trainer jets, which are just as popular with the more experienced pilots as well, because they're just a good all-round hack model, and generally a go-to model for days like this where it's a bit windy, or flying off grass in the winter months where you get the mud and the grass cuttings. It can be really helpful to have a good all-rounder. There in the background you have the pilot's box with kind of some of the safety officers just keeping watch of things to give people a nudge if they're kind of coming too close or making any errors. And they also have a handy little button there that they can switch, so that when someone calls out that they're doing a gear pass or getting ready to land, it gives the people in the pits area queuing to start up a chance to get their engines going, because with jets sometimes they can take a minute or so to kind of spool up and go through the starting sequence. So it's a really handy feature, especially because the pits and the pilot box can be quite far away from each other. A flick of a button sounds a kind of short siren or alarm in the startup area, giving the next person a nudge to get going and get started up. So here we are now moving on to the queue to fly. So walking around the pits area is where everybody kind of prepares the models, and then when you want to fly you basically push them into the queue, and here it just you kind of just nudge them along one by one as you get closer to the startup box. And with 3 flying in the air all day non-stop, and as I say, with the use of that button to kind of cue people to get started, as soon as one lands the next one's out and getting ready to take off. So it's so smooth and the queue moves so quickly, everybody's happy, and it's such a really nice way to fly. Away from the flight line, you have the Hangar at Buckminster, which is a really nice, handy area that a lot of people use for model storage for the weekend. So, for example, if you're flying all 3 days on the jet event, and you don't want to keep putting your models away each night into your van, because some of them, especially like these big ones, can take a lot of setting up and taking down. So sticking them in here in the hangar, which is all guarded and kind of kept watch of all throughout the day and night, it's a really nice place to use for events like this. I love coming to events like this and walking around the models, not only just to see all the amazing selection and the scale and the detail of each of them, but also to see the setups and kind of the features that each of them have, because you can learn so much from other people's setups and models. You might see something that you like and think that's a really good idea, and then take it home and do it yourself in your own models. I know myself, I've done that. There's plenty of great ideas out there to be had, and if you speak to the people at these events, they're all the more willing to help and offer their many years of experience and advice to help you along the way. If you're interested in joining the jet world of the hobby, take a look at the JMA website, which is available online, and gives you lots of information and tips and guidance, as well as contacts to get in touch with people at the JMA. There's even a newly formed mentor scheme, which helps inexperienced kind of jet flyers get started in the jet world, and gives someone as a kind of guide through the first few events and help you get your model set up and ease you into this particular area of the hobby. It's a great group of people, so if you're interested, get in touch. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on all the latest videos. And don't forget, it's free, so you have no excuse. Make sure to drop a comment in the video or drop me a message to let me know if you'd like to see anything else in my videos. And if you haven't already, follow the link tree either in my profile or usually in the description of the video, that will take you to an online portal to access any of my other social media channels. I post a lot on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it may be that you're on, I'm on it. So go on and follow it. As quite often my content varies from platform to platform. I don't often post the same stuff, so be sure to follow in them all. If you're on Facebook, be sure to check out the brand new RC Plane Guy community Facebook group, which is a whole new space I've created primarily for you as the viewers, and to be able to interact with each other, comment, post your own photos and videos, share that experience and knowledge that's out there. I know there's so many different aspects of the hobby out there, and it's great to see everyone enjoying it and showcasing it for yourselves. So make sure you join the group and post some content, because it's great to see, and I really want to build that into a great place